we are live. So hi guys, welcome back to this YouTube video, and in today's YouTube video we are going to see how you can be able to install mysql on an EC2. Then after installing it, we are going to see various ways you can create a database. You can either create it using the command line. Also you can use something we call Python connector to create a database. Also we will be saving our EMI. We will stop it and start it whenever maybe we need it in the future. We will come and start our new EC2 instance, which is already configured with mysql. So that is the goal of the whole video. So first thing first, you can install mysql using a bash script, which I will show you. So and also you can install it by following the commands, these commands: sudo yum and then sudo install mysql. So let us go into Amazon AWS Management Console and see what we have. So this is bedrock. So let us go to EC2 instance. I had already created one, so I have an EC2 which is already running. So I'll just connect into it using the SSH, and I did a video on doing so, but someone did challenge me to use SSM agent, so that is another video in the pipeline. So let us connect with the SSH. If you don't know how to do it, I have a video talking about how to do this. So you copy this command, then you open your terminal so that we can SSH here. So we zoom it for you to see. We first of all we go to where the key is stored. So let us go there. So this will be a lengthy video, I think so, but bear with me, we will learn something good. So we paste our command to SSH into our learning EC2, and you can already see we are logged in into the EC2. So I was saying you can be able to install the mysql server using the bash script or the commands, these commands. So sudo yum because I'm using Amazon Linux. If you are using Ubuntu, you do sudo apt. So sudo yum install then we flag a yes and we say mysql. Let us confirm mysql server. So we have this error, and I don't know how to go against it. So what I did, I install you can install MariaDB, because MariaDB is just a fork of mysql. So we say MariaDB So let me show you an error. Also MariaDB also has an error. So okay, sudo yum install sudo yum sudo yum installed yes MariaDB. Sudo also MariaDB has an error, and to correct this error I found a note which detailed on how you can be able to let me search for it. Yeah, let me search for it. It's here in my notes. So let's go to my notes and then search for MariaDB. Wait. Yeah, this is the notes. So here if I found this article which helped me to know the error. So instead of doing MariaDB server, you can install it with this command. So you can copy it and install MariaDB. So we say sudo so this is how you will install it, and I had already installed it. That is why it is already giving me this feedback, this one. So to check MySQL, you can see MySQL dash version, and I can see here I have MySQL and MariaDB version 10. So that is how we install MariaDB. So if you also need a Python, so we say sudo yum install Python. Then we flag yes. So Python is already installed now in our machine. So let us do something. Let us go back to our notes and we see now we have connected to via SSH. We have installed our server. So the other thing is to start the MySQL service. So we need to start this service, because when using a server we don't have a button like to click start. So we should go to our server and create and start our server, but we are not going to use this command because of the version or the Amazon Linux. We are using Amazon Linux, so Amazon Linux uses a different service. So it uses system MD to start any service that you want, And so in order like to start the MariaDB server, so we can use system ctl start mysql. Okay, forgot to say sudo. System start mysql. Also, I have something I want to show you. I have a script that can be able to do everything that we are doing by just clicking a button. So I had it here. So this is the script. If you can see it, this is the script. It does the same thing. We can be able to install Python the way we have done. We can install the MariaDB. Even you can start the service. So to start with MariaDB, we use this command. So let us go to our command and we say sudo, then start. It is confusing which service to use, MariaDB or MySQL, but let us see. Then you can check the status if MariaDB has started. So here where we write start, you can just write status. So let us see status, and we can see MariaDB is started. So we press quit to quit, and to avoid the confusion, let us see for the MySQL also. Okay, so when you install MySQL and MariaDB, they work the same, I guess, but that is something to research on. So we have the services running. So now we want to log into MySQL and create a database. So to log in, you say MySQL user, we want the root user, then password. Okay, so the password I created was 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's a easier one, so let us see. So this is the MariaDB. Now we have it, so we can create a database and we can show, but before creating, this is how you can see if there is any database that is there. So we write show databases, then semicolon, and press enter, and you can see we have this four databases, but this one belong to MySQL. I created this earlier. So that is how you can see a database. And to create a database, so we have finished installing. Now we want to see, we have logged in into MySQL, we have logged in with a password. So now we want to create a database. So this is how you create a database. You use this command. So you come here and you say create, and here when you are writing the MySQL commands, you have to write them either in capital or in small letters, capital letters or small letter. So we say create database, then you write your database name, and it's recommended if you are writing your commands in capital, your names you write them in small letters. So I think that's how we write it. Let's confirm that is how we write your first command. And yeah, now if we run show database again, you will see our database here. So that is how we create a database using the command line. So in order to exit the mysql command shell, you type in just exit, and we have exited. So that is the first step is done, creating a database using the command line. So the other huge step is to create a database using Python connector. So we have this code in our presentation. You can copy it and 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 learn it. But basically what the code is doing, we are installing a dependency which we will use to connect Python and MySQL. So these dependencies are are created by people, then are created by people, then they share with others to simplify the job of uh, creating of doing many things in Python. So this is where you can find most of the packages. So you can see all the packages are here. Every package has its own different job. So you can install it there. To install one package, it's basically a package is someone else code, and you need it on your system. So you can install it using pimp. But before using pimp, you have to install pimp on your machine. So how do we install pimp? So to install pimp, I think we write sudo pimp I think I forgot. Let us just do a Google search. How to install pimp in Linux. So this is how you do it. This is the command. And the good thing about being a developer, you must not know everything. Just know what you are needed to know, then Google the other things. So sudo install pimp 3, that is how we install pimp, and I had already installed. So now we want to install our connector. So this is how you do it. We copy it, pimp install mysql connector, and I had already done so. Then we need to create this command. We need this Python script to be able to run it and create a database. So let us copy it. For now, let us just understand the basic. So we create a Python file. So we say touch. So here I'm creating a Python file .py. So that is how you do it. Then I open it with the vim command. Then I press I to edit the file. So and then I press Ctrl V to paste. So now this is my Python code, and I want to change some few things. So here on your connector, the first line says it says you import mysql.connector. We had already installed it. Then we go to the second line. The second line is where you are supposed to enter your host name and your username, and then here is my password. I had already changed it, and I want to change it and put the correct one, so that when I start creating executing this file, it will run perfectly. Then I want to do some dynamic thing. When I create a database, instead here it say database, then name created successfully. So let us do that. And then here at execute, we can put so you can put my name, so that my database name, so that it can input the correct one. So that is how we do it. So I think now we are done. In order to save, we press escape, then we press the colon, then WQ, and our file is saved. But we have a problem. In order for our file to function, for it to execute, we must, I think, give a function permission. But let us test. think we got an error. We got an error regarding my name. So let us go back and clear the error. So I think I'll just input the way it is here to avoid the errors. Just copy it, press enter. Escape, then we write WQ to escape, then we try again. I forgot to write my password. Oh yeah. So if you make a small mistake, it won't work, and I guess mistakes are good because they make you to learn and understand something better. So let us input my password now. 123 up to 6. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Then escape, semicolon, WQ to save, and then finger cross. Yeah, our database has been created successfully. So that is how you can be able to create a database using a Python connector. So now let us go back to the AWS part. We are going to see how you can save the EMI. So because if tomorrow I want to start the same another machine that is already configured with mysql, I will not have to download. I'll just start the machine. So we are done with the terminal. Let us go to our browser and we go to EC2 instance, and we are going to stop it. And when we stop it, it will not work here. So let me show you there. So to stop it, you come to your instance, then select the instance, then instance state at the top, then we press stop. So let us stop it. It has been stopped successfully. So the next part, we want to create an image. So when we create an EMI, we will see it here. So the next time we will come here and start our EC2 here. So if you want to see such kind of video, you need to subscribe. So that will be the next video. Also the next video we will connect the EC2 instance. Instead of using terminal, we will use SSM. So I think our instance has been stopped. Yeah, I think it's stopped. So to create an image, you come here at actions, and then you select image and template, then you say create image from template, and we give it a name, so we can say any name that you like. Then I'll be using Amazon Linux, and I'll be using the T2 micro because it's free and it can handle that work. It's a free eligible. You can use it in free tier. Then for SSH, I'll use this key, and everything else I think I can leave it the way it is. But let me show you something here. So the way we are lighting the commands on the terminal, and the way we are doing like sudo yum install, you can do it automatically by pasting a code, a sample code here. So you can use this code. I have it here. I'll share with you on the descriptions, so don't worry. Let me copy it so that I don't forget. So this one will handle everything. So if you paste it here, it will create and launch the MySQL with a touch of a button. So we create a template, and our EMI is created successfully, and I can't see it, but when I'm coming to launch again, I will launch from the template here. So that is how you can do it, and this is how you launch. You come and say launch instant from template. So that is how you do it. So nothing else. I guess I'll have to delete my instance. So that is how we do it, and it was a good session. We have been able to create an EMI image. So recap of what we have done: we have installed MySQL on EC2. We have created a database using command line, and we have used command line, and also we have used Python connector. So this was a lengthy video, and we have also been able to see an error that was coming from MySQL, and we have been able to correct that error. So if this video was helpful, please like this video. Also, I'm doing a AWS course, learning and then teaching you, so subscribe as we grow together. So till next time,